You're sinking. Your chest is tight, you're behind on everything and haven't slept. You are carrying the whole thing alone, and the water is rising. When someone who loves you asks the simplest question in the world, "Is there anything I can do?" the response is automatic. You smile and say, "No, I'm fine, I've got it." And then you turn back around and keep drowning. Why is "let me help" the single hardest sentence in the world to accept when you are the one going under? Somewhere along the way, your nervous system learned a quiet rule. Needing people is dangerous, so rely only on yourself. That promise has shaped your life and created a loneliness you can't quite explain to anyone. Psychologists call this compulsive self-reliance. It operates as a reflex you can't switch off, even when you're exhausted, even when help is right there, even when you're quietly begging. On the surface, everything looks handled. You take on more and more until you're stretched paper thin, using perfectionism as a shield, because if you never get it wrong, no one ever gets to criticize you. This calm is a performance. Underneath, studies find elevated stress hormones and a nervous system that is quietly, constantly activated. You have simply gotten extraordinarily good at hiding your distress from everyone, including yourself. Your body is bracing itself for a threat that never arrives, leading to chronic exhaustion and a strange, polite loneliness that exists even when you are surrounded by people. This pattern is a hallmark of an avoidant attachment style. Roughly 1 in 4 adults moves through the world this way, maintaining a positive view of themselves while remaining deeply skeptical of whether other people can really be counted on. To manage closeness, the brain uses deactivating strategies. When longing for connection rises up, you turn the volume down, suppressing the need before it fully surfaces. This suppression is powered by internalized shame. Needing help feels like exposure, proof of being defective. The belief running in the background is that if you let anyone see your struggle, they will see you as too much and leave. Hyperindependence is an elaborate system designed to keep this shame hidden, because as long as it stays hidden, it never gets a chance to be proven wrong. This conviction that the safest person in the room is yourself usually starts in a childhood where comfort was unreliable. It comes from reaching out as a small person and finding again and again that no one reached back. You learned that expressing distress was either pointless or risky, so you simply stopped asking. Often, this leads to parentification. A child learns to read a parent's moods like a weather forecast, scanning for the storm so they can stay ahead of it. They become the caregiver, keeping track of appointments and managing the household before they finished elementary school. This environment teaches a permanent lesson. Being needed is safe, but needing is not. The world doesn't hold you, you hold the world. Adult hyperindependence is a brilliant survival adaptation. It is a protective strategy that has simply walked into your adult life wearing a grown-up's face. The walls that once kept you safe now keep you alone. In adulthood, the armor becomes a prison. Intimacy is built out of small moments of needing and being met. Saying, "I had a hard day," or "I don't know what I'm doing." By deactivating these needs, you remove the raw material that closeness is made from. This emotional distance often acts as a magnet for partners who chase connection. It creates a painful dance where your partner leans in for reassurance, you pull back to find safety, and the resulting chase makes you feel even more suffocated. This cycle recreates the exact dynamic you were trying to escape, with both people accidentally confirming their deepest fears, that closeness is a trap, and that people will always leave. Healing begins by viewing this behavior as an outdated armor that has simply outlived the danger it was built for. You built something brilliant to survive, but you aren't in that house anymore. The goal is healthy interdependence. This is the capacity to stand on your own while maintaining the freedom to lean on others on the days you are tired. You can coax your nervous system out of hiding through tiny, safe experiments. Let a friend carry one bag. Let a partner book an appointment. You admit that today was rough, and you sit with the discomfort of having said it out loud. Every time you are met with support instead of abandonment, your body updates its old rules. Your nervous system slowly begins to associate vulnerability with connection rather than danger. Allowing yourself to be held represents a new kind of strength. It is the beginning of finally being known.